In the cacophony of life's demands and distractions, there exists a serene oasis, a place where the soul finds solace, where the heart finds peace, and where the spirit finds renewal. This sanctuary is not found in the noise of the world but in the quiet contemplation of divine words. Among the many treasures within the sacred texts, Psalm 34 shines brightly as a beacon of hope, guidance, and transformation. Its verses resonate through the ages, offering solace to the weary, strength to the faltering, and joy to the downtrodden. Psalm 34 is a song of gratitude, penned by the ancient King David in a moment of profound reverence for the divine. It begins with a declaration of praise: "I will extol the Lord at all times, His praise will always be on my lips." These words echo through eternity, reminding us of the power of gratitude in shaping our perspective. To extol the Lord at all times is to cultivate an attitude of thankfulness, to see the blessings amidst the challenges, and to acknowledge the hand of providence in every circumstance. Embedded within the verses of Psalm 34 are timeless truths that have the potential to transform our lives. The psalmist invites us to taste and see that the Lord is good, urging us to experience the divine goodness firsthand. This invitation is not merely intellectual but experiential. It calls us to engage our senses, to open our hearts, and to commune with the divine in a profound way. For it is in the tasting, in the experiencing, that we come to know the goodness of the Lord in a deeply personal way. Moreover, Psalm 34 serves as a reminder of the divine protection that surrounds those who seek refuge in the Lord. The angel of the Lord encamps around those who fear Him, and He delivers them, declares the psalmist. This imagery of angelic guardianship offers reassurance in times of trial, reminding us that we are never alone in our struggles. Whether facing adversity, uncertainty, or danger, we can take comfort in the knowledge that divine protection surrounds us like a fortress, shielding us from harm and guiding us safely through the storms of life. Yet perhaps the most transformative aspect of Psalm 34 lies in its emphasis on the power of prayer. The psalmist declares, "The righteous cry out, and the Lord hears them, He delivers them from all their troubles." Here, prayer is portrayed not as a futile gesture but as a potent force for change, a direct line of communication between the human soul and the divine. In the act of prayer, we relinquish our burdens, our fears, and our doubts, placing them in the hands of a loving and compassionate God who hears and responds to our cries. Moreover, Psalm 34 teaches us that prayer is not merely a petition for deliverance but also a practice of surrender and trust. "Commit your way to the Lord, trust in Him, and He will do this," exhorts the psalmist. This call to trust is an invitation to relinquish our need for control, to surrender our plans and desires to the divine will. In doing so, we open ourselves to the transformative power of divine grace, allowing it to work in and through us to bring about the fulfillment of God's purposes in our lives. Furthermore, Psalm 34 challenges us to cultivate a spirit of humility and contrition before the divine. "The Lord is close to the broken-hearted and saves those who are crushed in spirit," affirms the psalmist. In these words, we find comfort in knowing that our struggles, our pain, and our failures are not hidden from the eyes of God but are met with compassion and understanding. It is in our moments of brokenness that we are most receptive to the healing touch of divine grace, which has the power to mend our shattered hearts and restore our wounded spirits. In conclusion, Psalm 34 stands as a timeless testament to the transformative power of divine truth, offering solace to the weary, strength to the faltering, and hope to the despairing. Its words resonate through the ages, reminding us of the enduring presence and faithfulness of God in the midst of life's trials and tribulations. As we listen to this prayer, may our hearts be open to receive its message, and may our lives be transformed by the power of divine grace. Amen. Psalm 34 not only calls us to express gratitude and seek divine protection but also emphasizes the importance of righteous living. The psalmist admonishes, "Turn from evil and do good, seek peace and pursue it." This call to ethical behavior underscores the transformative power of aligning our actions with divine principles. By turning away from evil and embracing goodness, we participate in the ongoing work of redemption and restoration in the world. Furthermore, Psalm 34 celebrates the blessings that flow from a life rooted in reverence for the divine. "The eyes of the Lord are on the righteous, and his ears are attentive to their cry," proclaims the psalmist. This assurance of divine attention serves as a source of encouragement for those who strive to live in accordance with God's will. It reminds us that our efforts to live faithfully do not go unnoticed but are met with divine favor and blessing. Moreover, Psalm 34 offers wisdom for navigating the complexities of relationships and community life. The psalmist advises, "Come, my children, listen to me, I will teach you the fear of the Lord." Here, we are reminded of the importance of passing down spiritual wisdom from one generation to the next. Through the guidance of elders and mentors, we gain insight into the ways of God and learn how to walk in paths of righteousness. Additionally, Psalm 34 celebrates the transformative power of redemption and forgiveness. "The Lord is close to the brokenhearted and saves those who are crushed in spirit," declares the psalmist. These words offer hope to those who have experienced pain, trauma, or failure, assuring them that they are not beyond the reach of divine grace. In the hands of a loving and compassionate God, brokenness can be transformed into wholeness, and despair can be replaced with hope. Furthermore, Psalm 34 invites us to cultivate a spirit of awe and wonder in the presence of the divine. "Taste and see that the Lord is good, blessed is the one who takes refuge in him," exhorts the psalmist. This invitation to taste and see speaks to the experiential nature of faith. It calls us to encounter God not merely as an abstract concept but as a living reality. In moments of awe and wonder, we catch glimpses of the divine majesty and are drawn into deeper intimacy with the Creator. In conclusion, Psalm 34 offers a rich tapestry of themes and insights that have the power to transform our lives. From expressions of gratitude and calls to righteousness to assurances of divine presence and invitations to awe, this sacred song speaks to the deepest longings of the human soul. As we continue to meditate on its words and allow them to take root in our hearts, may we be transformed ever more fully into the likeness of Christ, who is the embodiment of divine love and grace.